Whenever a user submits a form created with Gravity Forms, they'll either be presented with a confirmation message or directed to a new page. By default, the confirmation message is a simple message letting the user know that the form has been successfully submitted and thanking them for their submission. In this video, we'll show you how to change the default confirmation message or create your own. If we navigate to the confirmation settings for a form, we can edit the default confirmation message by clicking on its title or clicking the edit button that appears when you hover over it. There are 3 types of confirmations that you can choose from: text, page, and redirect. Text confirmations are the easiest to set up. They simply display a bit of text when a user submits a form. You can use the text editor to customize and format the confirmation message that the user will see when they submit the form. You can even add an image or video by selecting the Add Media button. The page confirmation type lets you redirect the user to a different page after they submit the form. The drop-down box lets you set the page that you would like the user to be redirected to. You can also choose to redirect the user using query strings, which allow you to send data that was entered on the form to the redirected page. For example, you could change some of the content on the landing page based on the user's responses to the form. For more information on using query strings, be sure to check out our documentation on the Gravity Forms website. If you would like to redirect the user to a third-party or external site after they submit the form, you can use the redirect option. You can set the URL that you would like to redirect the user to by entering it into the redirect URL field. Just like the page confirmation type, you can also use query strings to pass form information to the redirect URL. For this video, we'll just use the easiest and most popular option, and simply display a text confirmation when users submit this form. When you are done customizing your confirmation, be sure to save your changes. With Gravity Forms, you can create multiple confirmations for your form and use conditional logic to determine which confirmation to use based on how the user responded on the form. For example, we can create a new text confirmation message that says we'll call the customer back shortly. After we've created the message, we can scroll to the bottom and set the conditions for when this confirmation should be used in place of the default confirmation message. For this confirmation, we'll use conditional logic to display it only if the user entered a phone number in the phone field on the form. To do this, we'll set our conditional logic to only display this confirmation if the phone field on our form is not an empty value. The value field here represents the information that the user entered in the phone field on the form. By leaving the value field empty, we are setting this confirmation to display only if the phone field was not left blank. If the user enters a phone number into the phone field on the form, this confirmation message will display instead of the default message. Next, we can save this confirmation and return to the confirmations page, where we will see a list of all the confirmations for this form. Next to each one is the type of confirmation and a summary of its content. We can see that our newly created confirmation is currently active. If you wish to deactivate a confirmation, simply click the Active button to toggle the confirmation to inactive. While inactive, this confirmation is still saved but not in use. Finally, if you hover over the name of a confirmation, you will see options to edit, duplicate, or delete the confirmation. A form always needs at least one confirmation, so the default confirmation cannot be deleted or deactivated. For more guides on using Gravity Forms, be sure to check out our video tutorials page. From everyone on the Gravity Forms team, thank you for watching.